Hi, hello, good morning everyone. Thank you for coming back to join me today. I just wanted to share with you the completed journal that I've made, and this was using the kit from Everlasting Journals. I've used a few of her kits, and I think I've been listing the numbers of them in the previous videos. It is a tall journal. It's just shy of 12 inches tall, and it's about four and a half-ish wide. Um, I've tied it together with some sari silk, some spotty sari silk that I just thought was nice and neutral and went with the journal. The fabric that I've used is from Kath Holden, and it's like a tapestry fabric, and I just felt that it went well with the journal papers, so that's what I used. And I've also I've made a little booklet just with some leftover papers that I had. And that's just got some of the papers in it, and it's just, you know, a little notebook that just runs alongside the journal. It's not decorated or anything. It's just what I had left over going in there. So that just goes on the front, and that image is just gorgeous, isn't it? So that's just, I didn't want to decorate the fabric. That's why I made the journal, because I thought it looked nice on the front, if that makes sense. I'm hoping I can get all of it on screen. It is, with it being so tall, I might have to move it up and down a little bit. So page wise, I think there are, I don't know, 18 or 20 pages. I forgot to count, but I will do a quick count up. It's got one pocket at the front. It hasn't got one at the back. It is fat. It is a squidgy fat journal. Couple of the journaling cards that we made, and I've just put them in the front, and they're covered on the back so they can be written on. I've just tucked them in there. A lot of the ephemera in this we did make together, so if you want to know how I made the things, have a look at the previous videos. So that flips out with that beautiful lady there. And then they're all bits. Most of these are, I think all the papers I've used are from the kits actually. And that is a vellum, so you can just see the writing underneath that lady. And then that flips out. When I do a lace pocket, I tend to back it with like a heavyweight tracing paper, so you can still see through it, but it stops your papers getting caught on the lace. So I attach it to the tracing paper first. It just helps me. One of the papers that's from the kit, and I've just folded that as some extra writing space. Some old ledger paper in there, and that's got a tab. I don't know if you can see, it's got a tab on the top. Then this was a pocket that I cut out of one of the kit pages, and that just tucks up in there, so some extra writing space there. I love this paper, especially with the, like, it looks like it's embossed, but it's not. It's kind of a flower that's in the paper. And then I think we did that as well with the little girl being bitten by the stork. And then some journaling cards in there. One of my tea and coffee dyed papers there with some fabric ruffle. Again, the ladies, little lady and the girl on there. And then that's the tag that I made for that one. And that's with that little girl and her puppy. And then it's just a journaling card in there. That just goes in the back. It does go in the back. I'm at a really awkward angle right now. That goes in there. And then one of the buttons that comes, digital buttons, I've just tied on there and stuck it on. And then you can write on the back there and there. One of the over the page pockets there. And then again, that's on the tracing paper, so you can see the red line through it. And then that's just got some extra journaling paper there. And that's the vintage ledger paper. It says 89, but I don't know if it is 1989. My little bow's got squashed, look. That just tucks in there. Of course, you can move these tags anywhere you want, you know, put them in different pockets. And then that just flips out for some extra journaling space on there. So unless I say differently, they are from Everlasting Journals, the papers. I put that little belly band up there, and I've just put a journaling card in there. This was the book page that I added. It's just a lovely image. Unfortunately, I've got 2 of those books, so I've still got that image to use again if I wanted to. The little, I think, is a little boy in his Scottish kilt just there. And I've just put that on as a pocket so that it flips out. And then I've just done a journaling card there. They are tight for space, these tall, skinny journals, I have to say. That's lace. You could use that as a pocket there if you wanted to. I have stitched it top and bottom, so it can be a pocket if you want. I just wanted to stop the vintage paper. That's paper from Roxy Creations. I just wanted to stop that getting raggedy on the ends. And then we've got one of the lace pockets here, again backed in tracing paper. And then I've just put some extra paper on the back of that. That just tucks in there. And this is the vintage book page that I have. It's the last one I had. I only had a couple of those pages. Some Florentine paper, and I've just torn some of the kit page and just glued it down the edge there. A couple of lace belly bands in there, and again one of the kit pages that you can write on the back, or you know, you can do whatever you like with that. But it does just tuck under there. It does slide down. Then one of my tea stain papers there. This is an envelope that comes off. We put the pocket on there, the little boy. It's got a journaling card on there. And then it is a pocket there. There's nothing in that. It's just an envelope that I made. I'll just put that back on there. Struggling to get it on. It just looks nice on the back there, doesn't it? I love this paper as well. It's like one of those, not wallpapers, where they do plaster on the walls. I don't know what the technique's called. Music paper there. And then we're at the middle. And again, I've put another of the lace pockets on there. And some more paper that can be written on. I think that's one of Roxy Creations papers, actually. And then in the middle, I've just put some beads. Cut them off if you don't like them on. I love that lady. Music paper. Then that is a flip out. That one flips out there with that lovely lady and man on there. And then on the opposite side, there's a pocket with a... I just cut that out of the some of the papers that I had left over. That just fits in that pocket. I think we made that together as well. I just put some lace at the top there. And then again, the double belly band. Love this paper as well. So that's some cherubs there. That just slides under. And then again, this is the Florentine paper that I've just put some, tore one of the kit pages and put it down the edge. The back of that vintage fashion page. Love that backing paper as well. And the little cherubs there again. And again, we've got the lace on the edge of that old paper. Another pocket just here. And that sits on the edge of that page as well. So you can see it hangs over the page slightly. And again, that's on the vellum as well, and a couple of little flowers down there. That book page. That's a pocket on this side. Yep, you can see it. So there's another journaling card just there. I think we made this together as well. I think we did most of the things in here together. So that beautiful lady is just there. And then on the back, it's a tuck. So I've just folded that so that you've got some extra writing space just there. And that just tucks in. Then we've got a flip here that just pulls out further. I just put some lace down there that you can pull it out with. And then on the other side, we've got the pocket that we did, and I put the little crocheted, that is a piece of vintage crocheted. I don't know how vintage, but it's definitely old. And then that beautiful journaling card just there with the birds. Some more with a little bit of cotton hanging off. There's always bits of cotton when you do ruffles, you know. There we go. Then we've got that lovely little girl. And then that's just a piece of paper that flips out. It doesn't come any further than that. Had done it where it goes up, but it was quite flimsy. And I was worried that it kind of opened and flipped up, but I was worried that it was going to get torn. So it just pulls out, but you've still got that extra writing space on there. And then that just tucks behind that little girl. And then we've got that lady there sat looking out to sea. And then again, we've got that same pocket there with some extra little journaling space with some pieces that I had left over. And then on the back page again, I think this might be one of Rachel's papers as well. Just some extra journaling space tucked in there. Actually, it looks nicer that way, doesn't it? So you can see the writing. So page wise, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So what's that? 68 sides? Can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 page sheets. 1836. What's that? 72? I still don't know. Lots of pages, but it is quite a big chunky one. So this one will be offered to the next person on my waiting list. I'm not extending that waiting list because I am having trouble filling it. I think people will be sat on it for a couple of years at this rate. But I will still be putting some journals into my Etsy store. So it'll be a mix of them. So that's where I'm at with that. I hope that you like it, and thank you so much for coming to take a look. I've really enjoyed using these papers. It's been a bit different for me, but I'd like to thank you for your support as well. So thanks very much, folks, and I will see you later. Bye bye.